Marcus told me to bring him clothes. Bring Marcus clothes. Why? Why? He needs them. He went in the pool. Well, he needs clothes if it stops. Maybe he needs clothes because he's drenched from conditioning. He just typed it in my broadcast. Caller.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 7 will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Brian Hanlon will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's
Bye to the bone.
This string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter.
Number 7 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I told him to call you.
He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. To short. Hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Ron Schroeder will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first.
She said to call you.
And he dives like he shot out
I mean,
of a
call
cannon,
her.
but it works just as well as a foot does. Number 7 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Saucedo giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just... Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Number 7 steps in now.
Now batting, number 7.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Saucedo is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning. Number 7 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 7.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
Kenneth Joseph will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a looper to left. Myrick ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Number 7 will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Benito Ayala will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
Gorkys Hernandez will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Barton Ramirez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Number 7 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, these guys...
Benito Ayala stands in. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Number 7 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in thus far.
Leading off with a flying squirrel.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Ooh, what a
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Wash you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
Rodrigo Carrasco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired 1 away. Number 7 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
What a swing at that.
Lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Edwards finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors,
8 miles an hour.
and guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our top player of the game award.
I say, young man.
Not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ball.
Travis.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Number 7 will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And I think they stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Velasquez ranges to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down. With that, here's a look at the visitors. Barton Ramirez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scout.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Ramirez is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Pedro Salazar is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
To first. He's got it. And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does. Number 7 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
And let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Barton Ramirez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ripped on the ground to first. And to score is the runner from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Alex Saucedo will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
One there. Number 7 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Schroeder is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Ron Schroeder is into the box
I got
now.
bars
He
and
hit
I wanna.
one over the wall
Flick
back
cards
in
and
the
scanner.
fifth. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
Sean O'Malley.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on
No.
the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. Number 7 will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Byers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Pedro Cruz will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Number 7 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and he misses it. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Byers is there for it. And the inning is over. Number 7 will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2.
Hello?
Well, that's pretty smart, I think, right there.
So stepping in, number 5, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Boyles is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out. Number 7 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Number
He's had a
7.
chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pereira is there to
I
make
know,
the
right?
catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead in. Brandon Boyles will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he is in
Oh,
there.
he's in.
I
You
guess
always
so.
hope to get a good outing from
Bye,
your starting
guys.
pitcher, but this man went above.